Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to live on a houseboat? What they look like inside? I'm going to give you a full tour of my houseboat today. Hang around till the very end, I'll show you where you can buy your very own. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the barge and kind of tell you what it was like to live on the barge. So this is the front, right? So we ripped out everything. It was a holiday barge. It was kind of horrible. It was full of pine and wood. It was terrible. And we redesigned it as like a studio apartment because in my head we're going to live in it for like 2, 3, 4 years. What we did is ripped out all the pine and wood that was in here and installed things like flat screen TV, essential, then a wood fire stove. This is the most important thing we ever did in the boat. Gives off serious heat. You can see it's already on there. Oh, roasted. You see? Just like your standard wood fire stove. Really good, really important to put on because it heats the whole boat. You put that on, 30 minutes, the whole boat was warm. This is the front of the boat. We did like coffees and stuff here. There's a little tiny deck. Then we put in like an IKEA L-shaped couch. This is super handy because we ended up sleeping on it for like probably 6 months because the bed was too small. So what we did was this would just like pull out, become a double bed, and we ended up sleeping on it for a while. It was also super handy when you'd have people come stay because essentially then it was like a 2-bed barge. It was class. So we kind of chill here. We did everything here. We like eat our dinners here, chill, watch movies. So we had broadband, like we had like a Wi-Fi dongle which would power our laptop, so we'd like stream Netflix and stuff to the TV. And then little Odes came along and he just took over everything. And then like we just kind of left all this clear. I put in a little desk here so I kind of work from down here. I'd flip this up. I'd have a little chair. And then we would like cook and clean and prepare everything up here. This was our kitchen, so from here forward is our kitchen. So we had like a 4-ring hob, like just your standard kind of house hob. Then like a little sink, an apartment fridge. We put in a big fridge so we'd actually be able to live normally. And then we put in a washer dryer as well. So these are the things people are really surprised to see. It's just like a tiny studio apartment. So it has all the normal stuff that you'd have in a studio apartment. And it was brilliant. Like we had an oven, grill, microwave, everything. So in terms of power, we power all that stuff through electricity. So every boat gets like a little stand outside it, and that gives you your water and your electricity. And you connect your power up there, run a power cable on, and you got power and you pay for it. It's pretty cheap. Then we ripped out, there was like a double diner here, so there's 2 seats and it actually became a bed. But we ripped it out because you need storage. The biggest thing on a boat is there's a huge lack of storage. So what we did is we ripped it out. It came out to like here, so it's a waste of space. So my dad rebuilt all of these and we made like standard kitchen storage. So we'd have like pots, pans, and then we had like a little food. It's got like maintenance stuff in it now, but would have like, you know, all your standard food bits and bobs. So that was probably a really good one. So, and then you've all your normal stuff like your kettle. We had our George Foreman and our Nespresso machine here as well. So we lived like pretty comfortably. Like we had all the same things as you'd have in a normal apartment. It was just smaller. So like you can see now, we were halfway through the tour and that's the entire living space. So the living space was 43 foot by 10 foot. So like it's a little bit smaller than a standard studio apartment. And then as we go backwards, you'll see things like there's radiators on the wall. So they were diesel fired. So we had a boiler, just like you'd have in a house. I'll put on some lights so you can actually see me. We'd like a diesel boiler, which is behind in the engine bay. That would be on a timer. It comes on like you would in a normal house. It comes on at like, had it set for like 6 a.m. Come on for like an hour before I'd wake up, which was brilliant, except when it didn't work, which was very often. Then we have, this was like another bedroom in here, if you believe it. This was like bunk beds in here. So what we did was rip them out and made like a full wardrobe. So this used to be all our clothes, all our like fancy clothes, like suits and stuff, would all go in here. And then behind that is just another part of the wardrobe as well. So that was all our clothes storage. And then also acted as like a room divider. So if someone's watching movies up there, you can actually use this as like a room divider. And then this, you're kind of moving into like the bedroom area of the boat now. Also show you the bathroom. This is another thing people were surprised about, that we actually had a bathroom. I don't know what people thought we did. So this was the bathroom and the shower. You might be able to fit in with me now, but just your standard little bathroom. It's like, you know, like in a house, like the understairs bathroom. So you like your sink, toilet, radiator, and then behind here you can actually come around, you can actually come in with me. You can actually see I'll get in the shower, and this is actually the shower. So you have a shower head here, and operated then like your normal house shower. And that was it. You wash away in here. It's not massive, but did the trick.
That's what she said.
And then we'll go back out. Turn that off because it's really loud. Go back out, and then we're into the bedroom. So this was the bedroom. You can actually see what I was talking about earlier. The bed used to end here, and it was super small. It was like less than a double-sized bed. So we put this bit on, and then we had bookshelves and all the more storage here, and we'd sleep right here. And then that's kind of the end of the boat. Again, on this side, more storage. So the biggest problem about living on a boat is the storage. No one ever has enough, and this was one of the biggest reasons why we were actually able to sell it so quickly. We built it so well in terms of designing it to live on, not just as a barge. Designing it to like as a house first, and a barge second was the key thing. And then that's kind of the end of the barge, really. There's like more storage here, and then you have the brains of the barge. So this has all like your heaters, your like in a normal house, like think of this as like your fuse panel. Then this is like your heater, so you'd program in when you wanted the heat to come on and off. But the normal stuff like alarms and things like that, you have to be super careful on a boat that you're using, kind of making sure you have all your carbon dioxide alarms, fire alarms and things like that. And that's the end of the tour. I hope you enjoyed the tour. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to get back to every single one of you. If you're looking to buy your own houseboat, the very best place is a website called Apollo Duck. So apolloduck.com, .co.uk or .ie, depending on where you live. If you like content like this, I'll be posting videos like this every single week. Click here to subscribe, or click here to watch my latest video. I'll see you back here next week.